Welcome to the Defender Reports. I'm Lou Ransom.
And I'm Kathy Chaney. Today on the program, Andrea Zopp, president of the Chicago Urban League, joins us. We'll examine the impact education and job preparation has on the economic recovery in the African American community. She'll also tell us about the Chicago Urban League's 12-point plan to help reduce the devastating rate of unemployment among blacks.
We also have a taste of Chicago's Crosstown Classic. Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks, and White Sox general manager Kenny Williams weigh in on who's got the best fans and the teams they believe are standing in their way of winning it all this year.
And fans of the Chicago Code TV series are in for a treat. We take you behind the scenes to get the inside scoop on how a veteran Chicago actor landed the role of a lifetime on the show.
Then, see how the Defender honored women in all walks of life that play significant roles in our community. We have a report from the Women of Excellence Awards.
And we can't speak of excellence without recognizing what the Chicago chapter of 100 Black Men is doing to help students go to college. At a time when the cost of college tuition is off the chain, see how these men think out of the box to bring $15 million a year in college scholarships to Chicago students.
Today is a defining moment in history. The month of May marks 106 years that the Chicago Defender has delivered the news. This program is the next phase in the rich heritage of the Chicago Defender's service to the African American community.
For those of you that might not be familiar with the Defender's newspaper, we start our program with insight into how the important role the Defender played, not just in the African American community, but also the history of our nation in Chicago. Our senior producer, Lorraine Render, files this report.
In Chicago on May 5, 1905, Robert S. Abbott began publishing the Chicago Defender newspaper. His goal was to show different aspects of African American life. Because mainstream papers didn't cover news about African Americans unless it was bad news. Families and friends here in the North and Pullman porters that worked the railroad lines helped to quickly spread the paper's circulation across the South. The Chicago Defender reported news which opened the eyes of Black people to new prospects and possibilities for a better life. People in the South would write to the paper seeking employment. The Defender helped connect underemployed Black population in the South with jobs and opportunities here in the North. The newspaper was the catalyst for what is known as the Great Migration. Between 1916 and 1970, over 7 million African Americans left the South and relocated in the North. Many came as a direct result of what they learned by reading the Chicago Defender. During the Great Migration, the Black population in Chicago grew from 2% to 33%.
This program, The Defender Reports, is the first time that the Defender news you enjoy in print and online is now available on TV. Today, the Defender is making history again.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Andrea Zopp, president of the Chicago Urban League, joins Lou to discuss what we can do to resolve the issues of overwhelming unemployment and underfunded education in the Black community. Stay with us.
By his late 20s, 35-year-old LaShawn Johnson had a felony record. When he tried to turn his life around, potential employers turned the other way. That was then. This is now. The Urban League's commercial driver's license program emerged when a national trucking company expressed a need. So far, more than 30 candidates have earned commercial driver's permits through the Urban League's free CDL program. The 5-week course fulfilled a dream of LaShawn's.
I love my kids. My kids are my world. They my everything. I don't want them seeing me thugging no more. I want them to see me working, being a real man.